Myself Raj, welcome to Raj Online Trainings. In the series of Java Programming Complete Placement Codes, in the last video we have discussed about data types. We are having two types in Java. They are primitive data types and reference data types. And we are having totally 8 primitive data types, and we have seen the table like what are the data types we are having, like byte, short, char, int, long, float, double and boolean. And we have seen their sizes and default values. Now let us go with some important points on data types, like default values. Default values are applicable only to the data members of the class. So what do you mean by data members? Declared within class. Declared within class are data members. So default values are applicable only to what? Data members of the class, not for local variables. How to know local variables? Declared within the method. So when you declare a variable within the method, they are local variables. Like example, if you take a class like my class, if you declare any variable inside the class, this we call data member. A part of class is called as data member. Now, let us take a method like void, some do stuff. We are going with the method like void do stuff. And in this method, if you declare any variable, we call it as local variable. Local variable. So local variable is a part of method. Other than local variables, remaining all are data members only. Now let us print the value of this n. How to print value? System.out.println the value of n. Now onwards in the document, I'll be using SOP. Whenever we say SOP, it is system.out.println. And what is the use of system.out.println? To display message or value of variable. So instead of writing this complete word in the documents, I'll be using SOP. Now, to run a Java program, which method is required inside the class? Main method. Let me go with the part of the main, like static void main. I'm writing only part of the code here. And inside main method, if you create object of my class, in main method, we are creating object of my class, and using this object, if you print the value of m, since it is a data member, since m is a data member, and since it's of type integer, it's going to take the default value. So default values are applicable to data members. Since we did not give any value to this m variable, since it's of type integer, it's going to display what value to us? 0. Now, by using object, if you call the method do stuff. If you call the method do stuff, then when we invoke the method, it is going to jump to this method. And here we are having one local variable n. And if you try to print the value of n, it won't go with the default value, because default value is only to the data members, not for local variables. So what is going to happen in Java is this goes with error. And the message is local variable n should be initialized. Local variable n should be initialized. What is the meaning of initialized? We should give some value to the local variable before using. We have to give some value. If you are not giving any value to local variable, and if you are trying to use it while printing in SOP or use this variable in processing, it goes with error. So this is very, very important point. So what is our next important point here? Local variables need to be initialized. Local variables need to be initialized. The next important point is memory allocation. Memory allocation for local variable memory allocation for reference data type is done during runtime using new operator. So whenever you are allocating memory for reference type like arrays or classes comes under as what? Reference type. So when you are creating object for a class, see we are using new operator in order to allocate memory for this object because classes comes under as what? Reference type. So more on this point we'll discuss when we come to arrays and object oriented programming. One more point. Default value for reference data type is done during runtime. Sorry, default value for reference data type is null. So when you take any reference data type, what is the default value? Null. For example, if you take string name, if it is data member only, because default value is only for data member. Now if you try to print the value of name, it is going to print what value? Null. This is not only for string, any reference data type you take, and if you are trying to take that value without having any value to that data member, if it is reference type, it's going to take the value null. So what are the important points here? These all points are very important during interview times. What are the points on data types? Default values are applicable only to the data members of class, not for local variables. Whenever we take a local variable, we need to initialize the local variable. Without initializing local variable, if you are trying to use it, it goes with error. Then memory allocation for reference data type is done during what time? Runtime using new operator. And what is the default value for reference data type? If you take any reference data type, the default value is null here. Right? Now, let me show this practically. So we are working in Visual Studio Code and we are having our folder Java programs. In this, let us create a new file. Let me check here. Default value check .java. Right? Now it's creating a class default value check. Now go with main method. Now in this class, let us take a data member int m string name. Now create one method void do stuff. Inside this method, let us take one local variable n and try to print the value of n. We are printing n value. Observe here, under this we are getting errors here. The local variable n may not have been initialized. So local variables we need to initialize. It will go with error. Local variable need to be initialized. So what is the meaning of initialization? We have to give some value to the variable. Right? So if I give the value to the variable, see now there is no error. If no value to the local variable, it goes with error. So this is our local variable. If you declare any variable inside a method, they are local variable. So I'm keeping this code in comments. There. Coming to main method, here let us create object of default value check dv equal to new default value check. Now in SOP in system.out.println, by using this default value, if you print m value, what is the value of m? It's going to print 0, default value 0. And if you are trying to print by using object, if you are trying to print the value of name, then it's going to print, since it's of type reference type, string means reference type, it's going to print null. See here, when we run this code, we are getting here 0 null. So default value for integer is 0, and for any reference data type, the default value is going to take null here. Right? So please practice this. And in the next video, we'll see about typecasting. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.